Oh, I fooled ya. Hello, everybody. Oh, God. Welcome. Welcome. We are back for a season summary already on a Wednesday. And the reason it's on a Wednesday, it's because we don't have a mini tournament, and therefore we can do this a little bit earlier this week than we have done the last two seasons. So that's nice, welcome everyone. Glad to see you all. This is gonna be interesting to see what really has been happening last season. We have had one mini tournament, two big tournaments. And three tournaments in total. I think it is, right? Yeah, we have two minis last month. Aaron Bell, hey buddy, welcome. Drew, hey. Terry, Mulkey, welcome. Jim Sanders, hey buddy. Waiter, thank you for being here. Brian, morning. Nick Buckingham, welcome, sir. Ingrid, welcome. Siva, hey. So, Sweden lost yesterday. I'm still pissed off. We didn't deserve to lose, I think. I might be too, a bit one-eyed here, but I feel that Ukraine played really, really bad. And I was surprised how much better Sweden was. Sure, Yarmolenko is a good player, but to be honest though, I felt that we should have won that game without going into overtime, to be honest. But, it could be because I'm a Swede and I'm looking at it like that. But an unfortunate red card. It wasn't obviously not meant to hurt the other players though, but it's a, 100% red card, so you can't really argue with that. If you read the rule book, well, freaking painful, 2 minutes left of the clock in overtime. It's like, I want to cry, honestly, to be honest. Giambattista, hey, Espen, welcome. Ankit, welcome. Pravin, welcome. GC Gabriel, welcome as well. Welcome everyone. Okay, let's take a look here. You can see here that in the Excel sheet that I'm using, I've been marking the tournaments that I'm not counting to the recent 20 tournaments, but I'm still having them there because, it's interesting, at least for me, to see. So we're gonna take a look a little bit how it looks. The top 20 accounts in the world, and we're also gonna take a look at the top 10 players in the world, and we're also gonna take a look at the form for the last 5 big tournaments. So we're gonna take a look at some things here, and obviously I would love to hear your thoughts in the chat. Who you think would, might climb the leaderboard, and who do you think will not climb and maybe drop out? Because one big thing that we could see is that Ike is no longer on the leaderboard, and I must say that's probably the biggest drop that anyone has had that has been on the top 20, as he was second place for a very long time and has dropped now outside the top 20 account leaderboard and is no longer in the list. We can also see, and we're gonna take a look at that. I have my account here as well. We're just gonna look at the 20 account. We're not gonna look at 21, 22. Gonna do that. So there are very few players in the top 20. I would say there's many. How can I explain? There's many players that do have double accounts. Or like multiple accounts, I would say. Brandon Davies should be top 20. I believe we will get there. He just needs a little, I would say he needs a little luck in a row. Can I call it like that? Because Brandon is always shooting really, really well though. But, what is the common thing with those of us that are fighting between, I would say, top 13, 14th place up to like top 30? It's like we're not winning gold consistently. And that obviously winning a gold, you kind of get a massive boost up. But looking at how he is playing consistently, he should be there in my opinion. But yeah, he's gonna get there. Keep playing like this, and he's gonna get there. So let's take a look. 20th place, we have AB. This is the, what is it called? Anthony Johnson, or Anthony at least. I know his name is Anthony, but goes under the name Mike Johnson. And has the AB and the AA account. And you can see here the gold. He was outside top 20, got the gold in the last tournament. You can see that that boosts a lot. It does boost a lot. Get up to 20th place. We have a guy here that we do recognize. We have Arnold that has now 2 accounts, which is a big, you know, it's pretty big news, to be honest. He has 2 accounts on the top 20 now. First time, I think he has that. I'm not sure. I think it is the first time, but look at this. You know, disregard the 14th place, but those 4 golds, where 3 of them is in a big tournament, are massive boosts. And I do believe, like, again, Arnold is playing, you know, absolute world class. So if he just continues, this account is going to continue to climb. And I do believe that the rest of the accounts that he has is also going to continue to climb. Because he has a couple of accounts that is around the 30th mark, like top 25, top 30 or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, I haven't checked in a while, but... And then we have little me on 18th place. I've been playing better lately, you know, looking at the last 5 tournaments, you know, disregard the 9-hole cups, honestly, but I've been playing decent lately. Got 2nd place, lost due to tiebreaker in the opening round of the last tournament. My own mistake, but got the gold. I had 3rd place, so, like, looks better in terms of, you know, how it looked before. But again, you know, struggling getting that consistent goal. Like getting consistent medals though, generally. But struggling to get the consistent goals. But looking at my recent tournaments, at least the last 3 tournaments, I have at least 1 gold out of 4 accounts. You know, I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna sit there and complain about that. So that's nice. I've been really stepping up my game in the way that I've been playing. So I'm happy with that. Hopefully I can continue. Maybe get a few more goals. Could climb a little bit. You never know, you know. I've been very negative towards my own performances in the last 2 breakdowns and season summary, honestly. But this time it's actually one of the few times where I actually can be pretty pleased with how I've been playing lately, you know. There's small margins between a gold and not a gold, you know, but, you know, that's been going well. Next place, 6.0, that's Barry as a count here. On 17th place, that's... 17th place with the gold in the last tournament really does boosted it up. Obviously, like, Barry has a very similar run like myself. Like, we are consistently shooting, you know, good scores. You can see very similar cards like that. And we're getting some medals, but we are lacking the golds. You know, that's pretty obvious looking to this. But the last goal really boosted up, and also with the Eastern classes here, 2 golds, 2 silvers in the last, or like 2 golds, 1 silver in the big tournaments, then 1 silver in the mini tournament has really, you know, really helped up. And, you know, again, as I've said to Barry himself, you know, if he just keeps it up, he's gonna keep climbing. But again, we need to get golds. We need to get golds. Iceberg on 16th place. I think that's the same as we had the last time for Ankit. This is probably the account. I don't know if, like, looking, how can I say, this is the account from Ankit that does the least well of the accounts that is on the top 20 leaderboard. But again, you know, he has a bunch, so again, you expect some, or at least one account to not maybe do as well all the time. So you see here, sure, it's a gold and a silver in the last 2 tournaments, and I call that, you know, not as good. But, you know, it's Ankit we're talking about, you know, the best player in the world. But looking at this, you can see here especially 17 top 10s in the last 20 tournaments, 8 medals, and 3 golds only. And obviously, again, we'll look at what we have here. Especially, you know, us 3 here. Very similar. You know, very similar in terms of performance in the last 20 tournaments here. Moving on, we have 4 right, one of Ankit's accounts as well. Nothing with Berg, but one that I think, is this the only account? For those of you that knows Ankit's account, I don't know if Ankit is here himself, but does anyone know if he has any other account that is called anything else than something with Berg in the end? But again, this is Ankit's account, playing really well lately, and I think this account was like 35th or 40th or something like that, and just skyrocket after some goals here. Eastern Classic, North Shore, and then some two mini tournaments as well. 15th place for Ankit as well. Then we do have PK. PK has, look at this. Gold, 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 gold. I love that. Like this is probably the account that PK has been playing the best with lately. He has a lot of accounts, like a lot of accounts. I don't know for a fact, but looking at the accounts I have here, it's definitely that. So, Gold Eastern Classic, Gold Palm Tree Open, Gold North Tour, Gold Playoff, and I wouldn't be surprised if he will go past his own account here soon. But once, we have then Philip as well, one of PK's accounts as well. Also solid, played, a lot of gold recently. Missed 2 9-hole cups, has that 19th place. That probably stings a little bit. But, if you have a lot of accounts, some accounts aren't gonna do as well as the others. That's, yes, goes up or down. But, again, consistency himself, PK. So, we do have, then we come to top 12. And looking at top 12 here, you're gonna possibly notice a pretty big difference from how it looks from, like, 15th place or like 16th place or below or something like that. Look at Arnold's run here. Second didn't play. Gold, 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 gold. Third place gold. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Arnold has had a sick run on this account. Absolute sick run. And, 15 top 20s in the last, in top 10s in the last 20 tournaments. What happened to most of these accounts on quarterback tournament? What do you mean? We have 13 top 3s. And we have 9 golds. That's a sick. That's almost 50% golds in the last 20 tournaments. Sheety! But not at all. It's 1, 2, 3 9-hole cups that he didn't play either. Which also speaks towards, I believe, in the way that Arnold has been playing, to be completely honest, would have been one more goal than that. That's what I think. Yeah, Arnold has been on fire. Absolutely. I would say definitely one of the 3 best in the world at the moment in terms of how he, form-wise, how he's playing, in my opinion. PK on 11th place as well, yes, consistency himself. He didn't play the Whitecliff 9-hole cup, but look at this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. Not as good as Arnold has, but pretty darn close. Now, top 10! Oh, there's no 10th place. No, it's that dude that we are not gonna have here. And he's probably gonna fall further down in the leaderboard. He went down to play expert after getting highlighted, and yeah. Who do you believe is the best player in the world right now? Ankit. There is no competition, in my opinion. All due respect to PK, Arnold, and, the rest of us that are on top 20. But Ankit is the best player in the world, hands down. You can't argue with that, in my opinion. I think Rick means not many batters across the board in quarterback. Alright, yeah. I don't know, I don't even remember what holes we played in the quarterback tournament, to be honest. Well, against the battle, wine, but... So, Cyborg on 9th place. We have these two. He has a couple of tournaments here lately on this account that might not be what Ankit wanted, though. Because Cyborg is Ankit as well. But yes, gold, gold, gold. There's plenty of golds here that you can count. 18 top 10s in the last 20 tournaments. 11 banners, 8 golds. And then we do have Philip coming with his account. That's the highest account Philip has on the leaderboard, which is the 8th place account here. And again, very similar to his last 2 accounts that we looked at. He's either winning or silver. And not highlighted, but brought to light and heavy. Because I removed a player because there came a lot of information to me that all pointed towards that he was cheating in the game. And as this is my list, this is not Playdemic's list. So I removed that person. And that's my decision. Again, this is no official list. This is my own list. But also a way to highlight how it has been going. Who, like, the position that that accounts is having, that says on the green box here, that is the official list of Playdemic as well, that you can see on the cards of the players in the game. So I haven't made it up to just be what I want, but you know how Playdemic does determine how to position the accounts, I don't know, because they don't display the points, so I don't know. Philip here, solid, really good, you know, world class, obviously. Neo, 7th place. I think that this account, you know, again, we're gonna look at the accounts above here, but you know, a gold in the last tournament, and gold in the 9-hole cup. Neo is often the, you know, super solid in 9-hole cups. Like, he's winning a lot of goals in the 9-hole cup with his main here. And, you know, obviously we all would love a gold in a 9-hole cup. I would do too, honestly. I would love to. But it doesn't give as much points as the big tournament. So if you are not getting the goals in the bigger tournaments, and you're getting goals in the 9-hole cups, it kind of makes then sense why Neo is only 7th place on that account, for example. But again, not saying that he's been playing well. Holy shit, you know, 7th place, you know. Minis are way too heavily. I agree on that as well. I believe that the 9-hole cups shouldn't be worth as much as they are now. I know, again, not to point finger towards anyone, and definitely not against my friend Neo here, just because we're talking about his card, but overall though, a 9-hole cup shouldn't be worth as much as it is compared to a big tournament. It's two complete different things, in my opinion. Complete different things. Alright, moving on. Goldberg, look at this, you know, has been a couple of goals in the last one. Number 6 account, 4th place in the last tournament. Other than that, you know, it has been gold after gold after gold after gold, basically. 10 goals in the last 20 tournaments. And, you know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty decent bunch of goals in the big tournaments as well. Not just mini, obviously, with some minis as well. So 6th place, we have Goldberg. Number 5, we have K. This is actually pretty surprising, though, to be honest. Neo was 2nd place when we looked. This is Neo's second account, or second main, or whatever we can call it. He dropped from 2nd place to 5th place. And, you know, which obviously is not fun for him. But at the same time, you know, look at the scores here. You know, it's... It's nothing bad, honestly. so to be honest, you know, it's tough. Like, top 10, super duper tough. Like, you need to, like, having a 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th place or something like that, you're gonna fall a little bit, you know, unfortunately. But, you know, the problem here obviously is, you know, is this recent tournament structure here, or recent tournament positions. 6th, 10th, and then obviously 2 goals, but 1 goal is a mini, then 3, 3, 7, and compared to the guys that is the final top, it makes sense that he has dropped down to 5th, but again, you know, amazing performance overall. Another Berg kind of speaks for itself, right? I a decent amount of goals in a row as well. You know, sure, there's 3 9-hole cups here as well, but you know, gold, you know, then you're gonna be high up on the leaderboard. 4th place for Ankit, once again, another Berg. 3rd place, we have the guy that was the first in the world for a very long time, but then dropped to 2nd place, then pretty fast after that dropped to 3rd place. And to be completely honest, now you know, if he wouldn't be getting the gold on playoff tournament, I would possibly see another Berg pass him, and I would say that I think that Ankit, based on how he's playing, I'm pretty certain that Ankit will, with another Berg, get past AA and have the top 3 for himself, possibly for a pretty long time. Yeah, SC, how it works is that when you open the app after the tournament, it refreshes. It gives you the points like after the tournament, and then you get the correct position. So when everyone has done that, then it gives what can I say? Um, the correct position. Obviously, it could still be that someone might haven't logged in or it hasn't updated correctly, but this was when I checked earlier today, you know? Third place, second place, and first place. We have Ankit here, obviously. So we have Zoidberg, you know, you see here 19 top 10 in the last 20 tournaments. And, you know, to be completely honest, it's only a 9-hole cup. Then we have a bunch of like 17 top 3s, 12 golds. Yeah, insane. Miniberg at first place. 20 top 10s. Out of 20. 15 medals and 13 golds. So, once again, you know, I think we all should say a massive congratulations to Ankit for once again having the first spot in the leaderboard. I think it's the... Is it... Has he had that on all 3 season summaries we have done? Or is it the last 2? I don't care really, but just curious. Congratulations, Ankit. And congratulations for the rest of the accounts that is on the top 20 leaderboard. If you're gonna get to top 20 in the leaderboard, you have literally 0 room for mistakes. And obviously outside top 20, you know, up to possibly top 50, there is, you know, a lot of absolute brilliant players that whenever can really bring home a gold if they have the day. You know, obviously what speaks towards those that are at the top is that they have the consistency in bringing home gold medals and silvers and bronze. And, you know, that's what we all strive for, obviously, but they have that little extra, and that shows pretty clearly here. It's hard to argue with Ankit's dominance right now. He's top of the game at the moment. Yeah, definitely. He feels, you know, I don't know, he must have a amazing self-confidence going into playing, you know. It's you know, can only imagine. All right, let's take a look at the top 7 players in the world. And the reason I only have top 7 instead of top 10 is because I don't know after the 22nd place what accounts there are, and I don't want to guess. So if there's anyone that do have check on, you know, accounts coming after that isn't from anyone that is in the top 22 here that I do have in my list, please let me know, okay? Top 10, Ankit, number 1 player. And have in mind, this is not account based, this is player based. Ankit, number 1 in the world. Andrew or Mike Johnson, whatever he calls himself, 2nd place. Neo, 3rd place. PKL, 4th place. Arnold, 5th place. Barry, 6th place. And myself, 7th place. This is top 7 players in the world. At the moment, again, 8, 9, and 10, I don't know, because, you know, I need to look through a bunch of accounts to see, you know, from 23rd up to maybe 35 to be able to find other players, you know? So, again, I hope to do that the next time. It wasn't possible to do this time, unfortunately. But this is the 7 best players in the world, and, you know, congratulations to us all. Very well done. Alright, let's take a look at the forum. This is interesting for me, because this is a list that I made the last time, where it's the last 5 big tournaments. Right? We have first place, we have Miniberg, first and second place, Miniberg and another Berg. I'm listing Miniberg first as his number 1 in ranking. 5 golds in the last 5 big tournaments on both accounts. Third place, we actually have the 12th place account, Big Arnold. Look at the form on this one. Second place and then 4 golds in a row in the big tournament. Third place, form-wise, for Big Arn. Zoidberg on 4th place, 4 golds, 1 third place. And that's why Big Arn is beating Ankit with this account, at least in the form table. And, you know, having the 3rd place instead of 2nd place. 5th place, we have PKL, loves HS. Savannah, 9th place. And then we have 4 golds in a row as well. And that leaves PK with his account on the 5th place in the form table. And again, this is only ranking the last 5 big tournaments. Has nothing to do with 9-hole cups. Earl, you can always send me a message, buddy. You know, we play rough bump for a reason, because there are better chances to drop than regular shots. So I would love to take a look. It's often pretty simple to spot what you're doing wrong. So you can always shoot me an email. You know, and it has nothing to do most likely with elevation. Probably has to do with pull angle, overpower or underpower, stuff like that. Most likely, without seeing the video. So, my friends, once again, congratulations to every account that is in the top 20. Congratulations to the top 7 players in the world, also top 10, whoever has 8th, 9th and 10th place. Congratulations for those that have been playing really, really well lately. And congratulations to all of you out there that is scoring well in tournaments. It doesn't matter if you are on the leaderboard or not. Obviously, you have your own goals, what you want to do with your Golf Clash game, you know. So congratulations. And you know, if you're winning a gold in Golf Clash, even though it looks, oh wow, they're winning golds all the time, but there are so few that do that. So just winning a gold in Golf Clash is something that you should be very proud of, because there are not many that ever gonna do that. So again, thank you so much for spending the time with me here. Approximately 30 minutes just to summarize the top 20 accounts and the top 10 player leaderboard here in Golf Clash. And I will be back to do that next month as well. And I'm most likely gonna be back doing this for as long as until Playdemic is gonna reveal their own, to be honest. Brandon, welcome. Tell me, any idea what average wrestle are required for top 1000? No, that's so impossible, as I don't know what points exactly we get and stuff like that, you know, it's impossible. Alrighty then. Love you all. I will see you next tournament, game set match tournament that starts in beginning of next week. I won't be streaming until then, so thank you so much everybody. Have a great day. Love you all. Bye bye. It's a crazy frog.